love the highs that exist throughout training and racing, but I also cherish the struggles and conflict that simultaneously ebb and flow. I'm certain that's because I've always pondered this concept. You can't truly appreciate the good without experiencing the bad. There'd be no way for me to celebrate what I'm proud of if I did not also simmer in my setbacks. This race was evidence that there's good in all things that seem bad at face value. And it's completely in my control to find the light that shines through darkness. I didn't have the outcome I wanted, but I'll choose to embrace the other side.
Why are we going back? Why are you going back?
When I finished the race last year, despite coming in at a time that I wasn't necessarily proud of, the goal was to finish the race, and I did that under the time that it called for. But I spent so much of that race hiking, struggling to get food down, and dealing with defeat. And so looking back on it, I didn't feel like I got to actually display the fitness that I had and the training that I'd put in all last year. But even saying all of that, the race came to an end, and I felt like I accomplished the goal of going out there and running it and fighting through difficult moments physically and mentally and finishing it. And I knew that I wanted to do another 100, but I did not know that I was going to end up doing the exact same one. It wasn't until a couple months later and a few conversations with my coach that it dawned on me that it might just make sense to go back and seek a little bit of redemption, go to a course that I'm familiar with, go to a course that I've already run, race in the exact same time of the year that I did the year before, and really go back and see exactly how well I can run this race, barring no uncontrollable mishaps. And so really it just boiled down to coming back to Run Rabbit and seeking redemption. I had this one little thought showed up in my brain one day. What if I just ran the hare? And the second that I had that thought, I couldn't kick it. I was obsessed and fixated with the idea of running in the hare category. Reached out to the race director and asked, hey, if this was an option, can I change? Can I get into the hare division? I ran it by other people. I double checked that I wasn't making a potentially bad decision or poor decision. In fact, everyone that I told met me with, yeah, this adds up. You're training really hard. You're racing really well. You're coming across more competitive in this sport. Put yourself in the competitive category. This year, I came back and right around January, decided that I was gonna make this year all about training harder, being more intentional, and racing competitively. Which is something that is both like in your control and out of your control, right? There's like a lot of talent there that I'm thankful for, mixed with a lot of like discipline and willing to get out of the door. So it kills me to say this, but if something goes wrong in Run Rabbit, it's not the end of the world. My year has far exceeded my expectations. Like I came into the year ready to race, and that's exactly what I've done. And I've raced at the front of the pack like I wanted to do. And so it's not the end of the world because I'm grateful for not only the races that I've had, but how healthy I've remained, for the people that I've gotten to share it with. It feels like a lonely sport because we're out there, we're training all on our own, but like running still feels very much community-based for me because of you guys, like getting to be able to bring you all together for these races. There's those things that make this year even more incredible than just the races. It's not the end of the world, but here's the thing, we're gonna finish it, we're gonna rock it. So, as a segue, I wanna do a quick year in review. So, Black Canyon 60K was the first race of the year with a goal of sub 6:30, and I did it in 5 hours and 50 minutes, 12th place female. Quad Rock 50 miler was a goal of sub 12 hours. I did it in 9 hours and 40 minutes, 6th female, 21st overall out of 122. Leadville Marathon was a goal of sub 6 hours. I did it in 5 hours and 8 minutes. 12th female out of 184, second in my age division, and 83rd out of 683. Pikes Peak 50K, I had a goal of sub 7.5 hours. The actual time was 6 hours and 34 minutes. My first place finish, so first female of 46, 7th overall of 142. Wow. So I sat down like 2 weeks ago and decided just to get some thoughts down on paper, and it kind of perfectly explains like how I view the race, how I view training. It lets you kind of inside into a little bit more introspective thoughts. It's hard to believe this race is here again. It feels like only yesterday we were all going to Steamboat for my first attempt. There was so much unknown, so much to discover and learn and test. Looking back, it feels so experimental. My steps were drops in a test tube, and a hard-fought finish bubbled out of the top. I love the free-flow state my brain clicks into and the conversations that I hear between my ears. I love the rhythm that my feet find and the way they dance between and around the rocks and roots. I love how my heart and lungs join teams to beat and breathe as one. There's something so grounding yet empowering about letting my feet take me across these places. I've had a year of racing that exceeded my expectations, and that's what this 100 is all about. To celebrate the training that is behind me and prep me for the race that's ahead of me. I'll let my feet find that rhythmic state of want, regret, bliss, and hurt, and I'll do it as fast as I possibly can. I love the clap.
That was so good.
Our Father in heaven, we come before Thee at this time, and we thank Thee for the beautiful day that we've been blessed with for the 100-mile race that Regan is about to start, that she will find strength in her weaknesses at her weakest point, that she will know that she is not alone. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Emma.
Love you.
Love you.
All right.
It's gonna be a long day. I actually really loved like going to bed the night before, knowing that I had hours the next day to still like finalize a few things, get lots of food down, socialize with my family and with my crew, and then head really to the start line around 12 o'clock, get there about 30 to 45 minutes early.
Go around. So you should be good. I'll recount the whole Yay! Thank you, hugs.
Get your man.
The beginning of the race is physical and mental chaos. I was just already working on like preparing exactly for what that would feel like. I have a very competitive spirit, and I was already conscious of starting out too fast. So I put myself in the back, knowing that I could just kind of like trot up the ski slope, take my time, not feel like too much exertion that early on. Man, this feels a little bit more difficult than I think it should. I didn't think too much about it though. I was just like, oh, it's hot. It's that chaotic moment of the body trying to settle in, and I just kept going. I just kept trudging up the ski slope, already having the thoughts of like, this is it. This is the 100 miles. I'm about to be out here for hours. I'm gonna see my crew a couple of times. It's gonna be a really long day, but I'm gonna get this done in under 27 hours.
Looking good! Good job, baby. Good job.
One in the afternoon is different, like the morning. I know.
There she is. Oh, that's it. Yellow team, team yellow.
As soon as I crested, instead of immediately turning into a trot, I had to take a couple more breaths, had to get some feeling back in my legs, but I really wasn't letting it bother me.
Awesome.
My mindset was completely different this year compared to last. Last year was all about just finish the race. Get the 100 miles done. It could look ugly, it could look great, whether you're coming in at the golden hour or at a time that you're surprised by. This year was far more goal-oriented, and so my mind was more goal-oriented. Approaching the start line just knowing hey, you will have to look at your watch, you will have to keep tabs on time, you will have to hold yourself accountable a little bit more to your paces, your splits, your aid station stops. And so overall it was just you're here for a different reason. You're here more competitively, you're here more seriously. Just clicked into a really comfortable cadence. Any sort of climb, I shuffled, I would say 95% of it. Few of them that had some steeper switchbacks, I would pull back to a hike. And now that I didn't have the sun exposure on the trails, it positively impacted just how I was running. And I was fueling so well, exactly as I wanted it to look. So the execution at this point was already setting up my body physically, but also my mind for what the next 80 plus miles would look like, which at that point was gonna look really, really good.
Okay, race started strong. She was up the hill, the ski slope in 45 minutes, about predicted time, looking strong. And we, as the crew, have since e-biked 4 miles up to Fish Creek Falls Trailhead, up to the aid station here. We've been hanging out. Just got word that she's having some leg cramps, so we're problem solving, trying to poach some other people's salt tabs. I think we've got a plan to figure out how to deal with that when she comes in, but we'll have to see how she's feeling.
I did get to run with a familiar face for several miles, my coach Rachel, and we just kind of had this understanding that out there, even though we are coach and athlete, on the trail we would be friends, we would be competitors, and whether that meant one of us needed to pass each other or whether we wanted to kind of pace off of each other, that was totally okay, as though we were complete strangers.
What's that, girl?
My spirits are just already rising, even higher than they already were, knowing I was going to get to see the family, get to see the crew.
Good job, Rachel.
I've got the cramps to subside a little bit. Do we have the salt tabs with us?
We don't have it out, guys. You need probably coconut water too. She's taking these. So Regan, you said electrolytes and salt tabs.
Okay.
How are the feet feeling?
Feet feel good. Body feels a little sluggish on the ups, but I think I came in faster than I was anticipating.
You did?
So
You're repacking?
running pretty well.
These are the old ones.
I probably need to change. Do y'all have a towel or blanket or anything?
We can pull a blanket up.
I probably need to change sports bra and shirts.
So can you grab that
so
purple
much.
blanket right there?
How are you guys doing?
No, we're doing great. How are you doing?
Are you doing good?
How you doing?
You're
looking good.
We need a math question. I think the heat just got me really bad.
Because that was 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Reagan
was 3 times 4.
Rachel does 800. Rachel does 800 milligrams of sodium per hour. So you can always do more if we start cramping. Okay.
Watch runner. Actually.
We have one.
Right, they're right there on the ground, Mom.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't take as many as I thought.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Thank you guys so much. Do you need more salt? Or sodium?
You want to wear your hat or you want to just take it?
Is there a fig bar in my pack?
There it is, yep.
Hat can go in the pack.
Hat can go in the pack.
You won't.
Cool. Put it on.
Okay. Whoa.
You look good, Ruru.
I brought that up for a second time.
Did it go down sideways?
Are you ready for me?
Yep. Did you take your allergy pill?
Wow, that feels heavy.
Hold up.
What's heavy?
And was this a double? What allergy pill is that? Not yet.
It's okay, it's okay.
Just here. Yeah, give her that card. Where's that card? Right here. Here.
I love you.
Got everything?
Love you guys.
Love you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
is your phone in there good? Is your phone in good?
Yeah. Love you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The dialogue in my head really was just centered around one initiative: go. I wasn't spending a lot of time thinking about what the crew was doing. I wasn't spending a lot of time thinking about life as I do sometimes. It was just one foot in front of the other, stay at or ahead of your paces, and just go. And I knew that at this point I was already running, take it with a grain of salt, but I was running like a 22-hour pace. It was on this section that it became clear to me something was just a little bit off with my body, with my breathing. My feet are moving well, my legs are moving well, my mind is like very optimistic and ready to go, but I haven't taken a deep breath this entire time. Hey mama. Hi. 30, 30, 30.
30, got it.
Can you make sure this time my gels are packed in the front? Please put the wipes in an accessible pocket, not in the back.
Okay.
And only for this for this strip, please only do plain water.
Plain water.
And
Only plain?
and plain water and one, and carbs. I'll be back.
Ramen noodles?
Yeah. And then put a blanket on the floor, please. I need to lay flat and get some deeper breaths real quick. I don't know, maybe like 7 to 10 minutes if someone wants to start a timer.
Yeah, I will.
That's right.
I'll do it.
Sorry, it's blowing in her face. It's blowing in her face.
Reagan, what's 9 times 6?
56.
There we go. What?
63.
54.
Oh, no, girl.
What's been your favorite part so far?
I've run 85% of this course.
Yeah, you have.
Wow.
Heck yeah, girl.
I've run.
She's about to crush this segment.
I've run with Rachel the whole time.
I know, that's awesme.
That feel good?
I feel bad for her.
Like
She's
that?
puking a
I
ton.
know. Yeah, Logan told us.
She took a really hard fall.
She did.
Do you want to blow your nose? When you
No, it's not rocket.
Not rocket.
And it's so crazy being out there, like just in the dark like that. Like it makes you just feel so alone. No, just so like
Can you take off your
just
headphones?
so small. Like no, it's just like you're out there with just like the rocks and the dirt and the trees and the moose and the
You saw moose?
Did you see the moon and the
No, I think
no,
it's
it's
just
just like crazy like
You
how
got
small it makes you feel, you
About 4 or
know.
5 more minutes before you'll hit 8 minutes.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's got to be.
I'm gonna see you again in 5 miles.
Back on. Get her buttoned up. Where are those gloves at? You open one up.
Let me hold this, you button up.
Reagan, are we having a party?
My legs
You're
haven't
inviting
joined the
everyone to
party.
the party?
They're like my party's like a bullpen instead of a conference table. Serious.
All right. You look good, Ruru.
Thank you.
All right, Ruth.
Let's go.
Love your
Right, this is the real race.
Okay. And what I was looking forward to on this section was knowing that once I got to the end of it, I would get to be picked up by Katie, who would get to run like just 1 mile with me. Obviously in the hare category, you don't get these pacers for majority of the race that you do as a tortoise. So to even have someone run with you for like a mile, mile and a half is just fun. Like it gives you something to cling to get excited about.
Okay, I think we have it. Do we have it? Yeah, it's okay. So I have like that crappy section, and then up here, and then the other crappy section, and then I'm done. Yeah. All I have to do now is what I've done. For real. I'm at 50.
I'm out there and I'm like, man, why is my phone vibrating so much? And I pull it out, I look at it, it's on Do Not Disturb, my phone's not vibrating. And that's when I realized that the vibration I was feeling was like wheezing in my lungs. It's crazy to reflect on because I actually still at this moment wasn't really thinking that anything was wrong with me. It was just, it's 100 miles, it's an ultra, it's cold. It was hot this morning and now it's cold. I'm at elevation, I'm running really hard. My body is just giving me signals that this is a hard feat, it's a hard thing to do. And that no matter what happens, whatever might kind of like enter that's hard, I'm just going to cope with it. Like I'm going to problem solve. I'm going to maybe pull back the pace and attempt to get these deep breaths. And I was on this trail able to breathe a little bit better than what I had been on the past ones. But the wheezing and kind of the vibration was just something I kind of like chalked up to be able to deal with later and was really hopeful that it wasn't going to be anything that would necessarily get worse.
Way to go! Keep it up.
Good job, Boo Boo. Looking good.
Let's go, Regan. Let's go, baby. Good.
Does anyone know what finish pace someone?
Wait, what finish pace? Right.
Oh, my total time is
You're
11 hours and 8 minutes, so 22 right now.
You're an hour ahead.
You're an hour ahead.
Good.
You're killing it,
Yes.
So you're
doing
good.
Good. You look solid.
I took a really bad fall again.
Again?
And I
How did you do that, baby? Just in the dark?
What's her inhaler? I'm just glad that I put my hands like this because I
in the second drawer. So that again. Inhaler.
would have like busted my face on a rock.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good job.
It helped so much. I spent the very first beginning of the race up until Dry Lake. I couldn't get I couldn't get one single deep breath.
Do you want to take it anymore? No?
Thank you guys.
Good. All right. Love you. Love you, baby. Go, 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 Nice work.
You too.
And I don't know if it was the familiarity with Lena Payne this time, but it just wasn't daunting to me. Like I was just excited to get to Olympian Hall, do the reset that we'd been doing the entire time, and then just go embark on it. Lena Payne is where things did start to get really interesting. I had these two completely polarizing experiences happening at one time, which is my performance proving that I'm moving really well. My splits are great, my overall time is great. But my feeling, the actual like steady state of my body is not where I expected it to be, but not in the way of race fatigue. It was this constant cycle of shallow breathing, attempt to take a deep breath triggers a cough, that cough triggers a fit of coughs. Those back-to-back coughing fits were then either forcing me to completely stop or at least walk. but I was going to absolutely, borderline completely avoid was stopping the way that I did last year. And so thankfully, that's exactly what I did. I climbed that entire first mile climb with a very strong shuffle and a very strong hike when I wasn't shuffling. Even on downhills, I was having to stop. I was having to like put my hands over my head, try to get like this really big deep breath just to reset. I was hearing unfamiliar sounds like gasping, almost like I had been holding my breath and was finally getting one. And it was probably lane of pain that I finally go, okay, maybe something isn't right. Maybe this isn't something that I can continue to toss to the side as something that eventually is going to go away or get better. It's probably going to be something that I'm just going to have to like keep dealing with. The rest of the race might look this way.
Right there.
I get into the Olympian Hall part 2. I tell them, hey, let's make this one fast. I see them, they're all telling me, of course, how great I look, my energy's different. I remember someone even saying in the background that I seemed different than last year, but like in a good way, and I felt that. It was the go mindset, it was the competitive spirit, it was the being a little bit more goal-oriented this time that changed the way that I was portraying myself at the aid stations. Like this wasn't fun and games like typical.
I'm chilly.
Yeah.
Have you been warm the whole time you were running?
Yeah, when I run, I feel good. Where'd that go?
We just turned it off because we have to put it in the car. I'm sorry.
That was rude. Dang, I'm really cold.
When you moving up there, were you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just be generic and
Okay.
I was pretty quiet. I was very evidently more concerned about my cough and about my breathing. And I just kept telling her, I can't breathe. Like, I can't take a deep breath. It's now affecting the way that I'm able to run. And I even think it did start to impact my level of alertness. I remember feeling the first moment of dread. Wow, this is gonna be a long 7 miles. I embraced the solitude that I had and tried to find like peace with it instead of dreading how alone I felt. I remember looking up at the sky and like trying to think about things that I was grateful for, but I can't deny that I was starting to feel very worried.
Where is everyone? We're down that way. Just come on. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. We got the back set up for you. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Huh?
Tired? You good? Yeah, you look delirious.
My lungs more than anything.
Yeah.
Just your lungs?
I thought I'm drowning in them.
Okay. Still.
I'm like, they're like vibrating.
Like you can't take a deep breath.
Yeah, I haven't been able to.
Maybe getting in the warm car will
Yeah.
make you feel better.
Maybe just laying flat. Do I change first?
I think we changed you in the car first. This is the time you expected yourself to come in at 24 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're doing really good.
But Regan,
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna be able to move on that section with.
I think should she take her inhaler?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it? Can you help with that shoe at all?
slow your breath. Okay. You're gonna change. Here.
All right, then.
Mom, can you get her bib off of these shorts?
Patty. I don't want to that have hurt her.
And it was all downhill from there. When I laid in the back of the car, I don't know if it was the change of posture, if not because I was laying flat versus being up, or maybe it was just the fact that I was stagnant instead of moving. I was coughing so hard, I felt like I was seriously going to like crack a rib. Like I could not stop it.
If you start feeling bad, I'm telling you right now, I want you to see a medic at the aid station. It's not worth it, okay?
Just check.
You're gonna do one more puff of that on the draw.
You spit? There you go. There you go. Get it out.
Oh!
It's whole? Oh, there's blood on it.
It's okay.
It's wrong. What's that?
I thought I was tasting blood back there.
It's okay.
Are you gonna go get him?
Mom, take a bag with you.
Hi there.
You're the runner?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hi, I'm a doctor.
Hi.
I'm just gonna take a look at you, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any medical issues, like medical problems, asthma or anything like that? No. Have you been sick recently at all?
Not at all.
Can I see a finger?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you having trouble? Feel like you're having trouble catching your breath?
Yeah, all day.
All day. Okay. Yeah, your legs sound really tight. You're not moving air great, and you're having a lot of wheezes when you breathe out.
Still 778.
Yeah. It's okay. I would recommend stopping. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. With your oxygen that low, we should get you over to the. I can figure out how we get you there.
Yeah.
It's okay. To make sure.
Okay.
Maybe get some extra oxygen.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I just haven't sent someone over yet, so we'll figure out how we do that. But you guys are fine to drive her.
Okay.
But she's just, up at altitude,
No, yeah,
and
that
her
oxygen's
lungs are
way too
not.
low, yeah.
They're not moving oxygen well, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will do it. Thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna go get some more information though, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you
Thank
guys
you.
sit tight. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Listen.
I trained so hard for it.
And you know what? There'll be another one. All this training wasn't for nothing. You could run another one in a month. Okay?
Hey, you told us the other night something could happen out of your control, and this whole year was not for nothing.
That's right. You haven't trained for nothing. You've still got plenty more races to run, okay?
I did everything to get under 27.
I know. We'd rather you be safe, though. It's okay.
My mind went so many different places. I immediately started reflecting on how hard I'd been running, like how well I'd been running. It didn't make sense to me that it felt like everything boiled all at once to come to the conclusion that I was going to be stopping. Funny enough, the respiratory physician that they brought in did the exact same thing that the medical person did at the aid station, which was like, she thought that her stethoscope wasn't working properly. Turns out my lungs were just like so seized up that I wasn't hardly moving any air. So they run their test, full chest x-ray, ended up doing a CT scan because some of my labs came back showing that I could have had some like blood clots in my lungs. And the chest x-ray came back confirming pneumonia. So one of my lungs was pretty much just like completely filled with fluid. There's a little bit of validity in knowing that there is actually something that's going on in your body. And I do think that's where some of the silver linings started to creep in. Feeling a little bit impressed by how hard I ran and how far I ran with pneumonia going on could have potentially impacted long-term health. I could have delayed how quickly I'm going to recover. I could have gotten out there and gotten dizzy or passed out, or the oxygen levels could have even gotten lower. Yeah, 70 miles with pneumonia, 70 miles of short breathing and coughing and gasping and fighting and going through periods of feeling really excited and optimistic and confident that I was going to get the sub 27. And of course, the moments where I knew for sure something wasn't up and that my body just like wasn't acting as it typically does. When I think back to like Regan taking on Run Rabbit last year, the circle of people that cared about my story or cared about this feat, I felt relatively small. Still meaningful, but it felt small. And a year later, I've had the pure privilege and opportunity to grow this kind of online presence. And this past year has been filled with opportunities to engage with other people, build relationships with those who I've never even met in person, who are technically strangers, but we're finding commonalities and engaging with each other like we've been friends for years. This year at Run Rabbit, something happened that I've hardly ever experienced before, which is meeting people in person who have been able to look me in the eye and tell me that simple content creation inspired them. Made them want to do something that they haven't thought about doing in a long time. It made them realize that they were actually capable of pursuing something that they previously would have been insecure about pursuing. And to know that like, even if I didn't finish a race, I'm still inspiring people somehow. I'm still what I at least hope is a good example of someone who can pursue a sport, who can work hard, who can accept the losses and move on and pursue something new the next day or the next month. I think sometimes we get caught up in this loop that other people have just as high of expectations as we do of ourselves. And it's comforting to know that they don't. People are mostly inspired just by the ability to overcome something. And even though the finish line wasn't actually how my story ended, I still got out there and overcame different obstacles that came my way. I still ran a hard 70-mile race. And I still inspired people who maybe right now are looking at this story going, if she could go through that, like what can I go pursue? What can I do that might test me and challenge me and help me find a better version of myself at the end of it? So I still stand by my word of what I've said before, which is, if I didn't have running, what means the most to me? Or what do I want people to know me for other than crossing finish lines? And it's relationships, and how important relationships are to me, and how much I will always pour into the people that are around me, and I will always reciprocate the kind of attention and care and engagement that other people show me. And it feels like a learning moment. It feels like something I needed. It feels like a reality check that I can't have a perfect record, that even the best don't have perfect records. This was inevitably, not pneumonia specifically, but a DNF inevitably was going to happen at some point in my career. It doesn't define anyone's career, and it certainly doesn't define mine. I love it. I have the passion for it. I have the work ethic for it. It might be a DNF on my ultra sign up record, but underneath the DNF, there's so much subtext there that says I pushed through, that says I persevered, that says this is something that I want to be a part of my life for as long as I can think about. Just embraced like the solidarity that I had out there. Let me back up. Solidarity. The bloopers are probably great.